I could not be more proud of the effort of our team today. I thought Janelle Reed-Lewis was just outstanding. It's too bad that we got in the foul trouble that we did, because I wish we could have still had Inma in there during that key stretch when they were making the run. We got a little bit smarter in how we give up our fouls. I thought we were a little too anxious, and you know, I know it's because our kids want to win. They're just trying to do everything they can, and we just got to be a little bit smarter, because had we been able to keep some people on the floor, I don't think they would have made the run they made. But I'm really proud of our team, and we did a lot of really good things. I think it was painful that we didn't score on those 2 out-of-bounds plays under when we had wide open looks. But we also left Taylor Johnson open way too many times for key baskets that broke our back, and you know, we'll have to learn from that. But the effort that we had against one of the best teams in the league, really proud of that effort, and it's good to see us starting to play a little bit better, shoot a little bit better as we head into the final stretch of the season in the tournament.
On the final play, George drove pretty deep. Were you okay with a 2 at that point?
No. What she was attempting to do, and she just went a step too far, was a pitch back. We had Anna setting a flat screen so that when she drew 2, she could turn around and pitch back, and she drove a little bit too far, and they were able to get a hand on the pass. I would have loved to have seen what could have happened had she had a clean pass, because I think Anna was feeling pretty good about that shot. But that wasn't the deciding factor in the game. She just went a little too far.
Do you feel like if the team can play as well as they did today, that they will be in a good spot coming 2 weeks from now when you get into the tournament?
I do, and I think, you know, we need to take confidence from today, because we did a lot of really good things. And, you know, confidence in shooting the ball well, confidence in, you know, hanging with a team that's got a lot of power and a lot of weapons. We talked a lot better during the majority of the game. We still got some stretches where we're not finding shooters. We've got to do a better job with that. But again, what we asked them to do and what they did a really good job. You know, you could go down to a couple key baskets that hurt us, and like I said, those 2 out-of-bounds plays, we scored on either one of them, keep it a little closer. We had 5-footers on both of them, 5 to 7-footer shots, and can't ask for any more than that. But you know, I know those kids had that back again, they probably hit them. So, valiant effort.
Central shoots 34 free throws, didn't make a whole lot of them, but how difficult are they to defend without fouling?
Well, they're very, very aggressive going to the hole. I think where we made some mistakes, what we were trying to do was set up a little lower. The problem is at times we got a little lackadaisical, and we still got to stay focused late. I thought there were times we let them get to the hole that we shouldn't have. The other unfortunate thing is that when you draw help, they are looking for the open person, and at times, like I said, they picked up their dribble. We didn't hustle back. Our recovery, our help sometimes was really good. Our recovery was very slow, and they were able to find some easy baskets that they shouldn't have in the second half late. But we also had some subs in that are still learning, and they'll do better with that, you know, come a couple of a little bit later in the season, or even as more experience they have. But you know, like I said, I wish we could have had Inma in there during that stretch, but unfortunately, too many fouls.
Does it drive you nuts? You know, 59 points the past 2 games, can't make shots, and then 77 against maybe the MAC's best team. Does it confound you why that is?
Well, I mean, it just happens. I mean, you know, you even look at our men's team, that's one of the best shooting teams, and they have nights. I mean, it just happens, and you wish you could predict it so you could mentally prepare yourself for it. But I think the thing that we had to do, and our team adjusted really well, was Janelle had a hot hand tonight, so we got her the ball a lot. You know, we've got to know who has a hot hand and get them the ball, and I think that's where our team can grow up a little bit, instead of sometimes launching when you just aren't feeling it. You know, sharing the ball a little bit more and being more cognizant of who has the hot hand really plays a role. And, you know, and also being aware of what the defense is giving you. Today, I thought, you know, we had some good looks. I thought at times we got a little bit anxious late and maybe took a shot when we had a lot of shot clock to work with. But, again, it does drive me nuts to, in a certain extent. I wish we could have got a victory with 77 points, but we knew that was hard with the Central Michigan team that's capable of 133 at one point this season. So to hold them to 80 is a pretty good job.
You said coming into the season, preseason rankings, you said you're going to finish higher than where everybody has you. You have the potential to. And I know you've been reluctant to talk about seeding and spots of the division, but second place is still out there. Is that a goal that you care about at this point, to outpace those preseason expectations?
I think definitely so. I think I wish we could have stayed a little healthier during these runs to have had Steph Record full go right now, and some different things that have happened. But we can't make excuses for it. We just got to play who we have right now, and we're finally starting to get healthier than we've been. I'm excited about what we have left and the opportunities that are ahead of us, because we have every opportunity in the world ahead of us. We just got to make the most of it. But I try not to look too far ahead. I mean, I'm excited as we're heading toward the tournament. We're starting to play better. But in the same vein, we've got to take it one game at a time. I mean, the final two games that we have could go either way. And one of them is away, and it's been a tough place for us to play. Eastern they're a scrappy team that really has no fear. And Ball State's playing better lately. And, we're going to have to be ready for a team that really can light up the scoreboard with three. So we've got our work cut out for it, but I'm excited for what we have ahead.
Anything else?